been putting themselves first since the beginning of time. Now that women are doing it, suddenly we're selfish. No, we just leveled up. We stopped begging for the bare minimum and started giving that energy back to ourselves. Now they're pissed. They hate that the power dynamic has changed. They hate that they've lost that control that came with us putting them first.
Let me tell y'all why it's so hard for me to date. It is so hard for me to date because I can literally do so much for myself. Like, I'm so independent, y'all. I can take care of myself. I could buy myself whatever I want. I can go buy a new car if I wanted to, bitch. I can do so much for myself, okay? I can do so much for myself, okay? When a man come into my life and think he not finna do shit for me, that's where it goes wrong every single time. Because why would you think I'm finna settle for the bare minimum? And I don't even give the bare minimum to myself. Bitch, I buy myself flowers. I spoil myself. I buy my own clothes, shoes, food, everything. Bitch, why would you think you're gonna come into my life and give me the bare minimum? And think I'm supposed to accept that? See, the problem is some of these men, they would hate to see a woman on top. They would hate to see a woman flourishing and getting more. Like, they don't like the fact that a woman could get more than what they can do for themselves. Like, baby, I don't need a man to take care of me. He never gave bum. I'm not a bum, baby. I take care of myself. But if you're in my life and I'm laying in a bed with you, you're gonna take care of me. You're gonna do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna sit there and lay down with somebody who wouldn't even pay my fucking bills. And that's just me keeping it real. Why? Because I could pay my own bills. I can come out of pocket for my own bills. Never needed a man. But if I'm with a man, baby, yeah.
I'm done being a strong, independent woman. I'm over it. I'm tired. Nothing's working right. I'm covered in dust and hair. My room's a wreck. My vacuum doesn't work. No. I know.
I ain't gonna front with y'all. Paying for an apartment by yourself is so ghetto. Yes, I second the ghetto-ness. Like, I really want somebody, like, I'll really wife up. Wait. I literally take anybody to be my spouse right now. It's so expensive. Like, paying for my rent now has got me looking at some people sideways. Because they did not teach you house manners. And also, I try to make sure that I spend every day at my house. Because now that I'm paying rent, I'm trying to make sure I utilize every single activity that my apartment has. I make sure that I utilize every space inside of my apartment. I make sure to just make sure that I'm getting my money's worth. It's really expensive to be single in this economy. It's getting very expensive.
I'm praying for a money tree right now. Because let me tell you, being a single girl and living on your own is expensive. No joke, right? Being a woman is hard. Maintenance, hair, nails, lashes, eyebrows. Let me tell you, it is no joke. I feel like I need about 1 million jobs to just keep up with life. Also, I had these little bangs put in and I think I like them, but getting used to them. Yeah. How many hours I work a week will never ever give me enough money for my life. And people always say to me, yeah, but Jodie, if you earn like 10 grand a month, you'd never be satisfied because you'd want to spend more. And they're probably right. But if I had that amount of money every month, at least I'd be able to just like deal with like the maintenance. And people say, oh, just like, you know, take things out of your life. Bitch.
Yeah, I know I be saying I don't need a man. But I do need a man. I just don't need the bullcrap. But so I need an oil change. And I know that I was needing an oil change. Like, I just thought that, I had time. And so somebody saw my car and they said, oh, you're supposed to get an oil change when you at 40%. So let me see what yours is at. Child, she said 1. She was on 1%. And if I had a man, he would just be able to tell me that. So that's what I'll be saying, like. But I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all at all. Y'all annoying, y'all sassy, and y'all be getting smart, like bad to the bone, and y'all be running in front with me in the back like, you Jerry, I'm Tom, if Tom is the cat. I don't play like that. I don't like y'all.
I am fed up with doing car shit. I'm fed up with doing stuff for the car. Because as soon as I go in there, I'm trying to price some tires and stuff like that. Because when I went to go get my brake pads changed, they was like, one of your tires. And so I was like, okay, so let me go price some tires. I'm out here pricing tires. The first thing they asked me, all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive? Hey! I don't know.
I just want to say there's no hope for these men. Bitch, why is my tire so flat? Hold on. Why is my tire so fucking flat I can't even drive on it? And these dusty motherfuckers want to drive up in a rental right next to me talking about, hey, shorty. I'm like, yes? Hey, you fine? What's your Instagram? Bitch, you not see me trying to change my tire? You're sitting in the car asking me for my Instagram? Anyways, let's change this tire.
Man, y'all don't want to pay no bills. You can't fix shit. You can't build shit. You can't change my tire. You can't change my oil. You don't know how to manage money. I can't fight. You can't swim. You don't know how to travel. You can't even book a damn flight. Y'all don't show affection, and you don't prioritize making your lady smile. Like, y'all just don't give a fuck. And have the audacity to be in my phone? My phone, though? You don't know me. I will shit on you in every lifetime, okay? There's nothing that you can do for me.
I say I need a man. I need a man. I need a lot of men. In fact, I wish I had a list of men that I could draw from, because I need a man to do all the things that I don't know how to do, or all the things that I don't have the physical strength to do. And I will pay him. I will pay him so handsomely for his time and his effort. I will even make him a home-cooked meal, a nice loaf of banana bread, some chocolate chip cookies, whatever it is that's worth thanking this man for all the things that he can do for me. I just don't need a man in my home. And I don't need a man in my bed. That's all.
It needs to be studied how easily it is to be fully uninterested in men when you're in your focus on yourself era as a woman. When I'm in one of my lock-in seasons and I'm truly trying to change my life, I feel like men get so annoying because you notice how few men are actually offering anything. They're not challenging your perspectives. They're not bringing up any new thoughts that you haven't already had. Many lack emotional intelligence. And a lot of times women become this nurturing, giving spirit when they're in a partnership or a relationship or a talking stage. And I feel like as a woman, when you're in that era where you need to give yourself all the love, you don't have patience for a lot of BS. And you become genuinely uninterested in spending a lot of time with men. That's not to say that one can't sneak in and literally change your mind. That's happened to me before. That's why they always say that it happens when you least expect it. But it does need to be studied, because I feel like when you're in that era, even if you're trying to date, you might literally be like, dude, I need you to get out of my space because I need to wake up at 6 a.m. and go to Pilates.
If I'm spending one-on-one quality time with a man, and whatever we end up doing, whether that's going for a walk and getting a coffee, or we're driving, we pick up some food and go to the beach, or we go play a game of mini golf, whatever it is, and you don't offer to pay for me, that's a friend. We're besties. And that's it. Nothing more.
I will never understand this 50-50 shit between men and women. Do not ask me to pay for anything, okay? You're coming up to me, you're saying that you want to have babies. Having a baby doesn't mean just having a baby, you know? I'm going to risk my sanity. I'm going to risk my job. I'm going to risk my body being changed pretty much forever. I'm probably never ever going to get my old body back. And this is because I'm giving you a baby, by the way. And you're telling me that you want to split the bill. Are you serious? So when a woman asks you for financial stability, if you're going to cry about it, you can go and marry a man. You can do that. Actually, you know what? You can go and marry an animal. And I want to speak up on it because I just see so many women out there that are settling for absolute bare minimum. Why? And don't get me wrong, I know the economy's shit. That's why people like me, amazing women like me, will always offer to help. Yeah? But don't expect shit from me, because that's when things go downhill. Don't expect shit from me and don't ask me for shit. If you want me, you're going to work hard.
So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but women are allowed to be broke. Yep, I said it. It's men that are not allowed to be broke. It's you men that are not allowed to be broke. And the only men that are going to have a problem with what I'm saying are broke men, stingy men, and men that are not providers. This whole what does a woman bring to the table debacle? That's why I never understood why a woman would be offended when a man calls her broke when she asks him for money. Like, duh, I'm supposed to be broke. I'm supposed to be a damsel in distress. Dummy. You're never going to know how much money I make, if I make any at all. Because bottom line, a man that got money ain't checking for a woman who got money. A man that is secure in his finances is not checking to see what old girl is bringing to the table financially.
So here's 3 really good reasons on why a woman should never leave her man. Number 1, it would be doing him a favor, and we don't do favors. Number 2, without us, they would have money, and we need to keep them motivated. And number 3, his life would be peaceful and calm. And we keep them on their toes and teach them patience.
All right, y'all. So serious question, right? Why is it that the new generation of men want to be pursued? Like they want women to chase after them in order for them to feel like a woman is worthy of them chasing her or pursuing her or going out their way to make her feel special. Like, when was it a thing for a man to automatically feel like he's the prize? Like, is it a money thing? Is it like, I don't like that. Like, y'all very sassy. Like, y'all want to be women so bad. And I'm not bashing all men. All men don't act like that. So don't come in my comments trying to feel crazy. But I just really want to know, like, this has been on my mind so heavy lately. Like, men really want you to pursue them and to do the utmost to prove that you really want to mess with them or you really want to, you interested or what. Ew. Where's your balls?
Men don't beg no more. That's the problem. I figured it out. Back in the day, they used to be like, I only got 4 minutes. Do what I gotta do to prove to you that I would do anything. Now they be like, fuck you, your mama, and a motherfucker kid. They don't care no more. They used to be like, in 2004, I chose the third, and I ain't gonna mess up no more this year. I'ma take it to it. They don't do that no more. They be talking about some fuck them bitches, put them in the street, blow their heads off, and make them bleed with meat. Like, they don't even give no more, and that's the problem. Men ain't out here begging women no more. They not out here begging women, and the women, they just out here being hoes. They ain't out here saying, I should have cheated. No, they out here cheating. They the men. Man, to fix the problem, y'all gotta start begging us again. Y'all gotta start making us feel like y'all want us again, because y'all making us think y'all want the men.
I can't stand a man that acts like he doesn't understand what's expected of him off rip. And he will expect so many different things from you. That's the funny part about this. Oh my God. Dating in this climate is just so freaking funny because men will expect a laundry list of things from you. You know, they expect you to come dressed to the nines, you know, looking pretty and ready to listen to whatever they want to rant about or talk about and talk about themselves the whole time. Yet, when you ask for something as simple as like opening up a door, or you shouldn't even have to ask for that, flowers, or for them to buy you something that you like, it's crickets. It's crickets. It's like you're speaking a foreign language to them. And I'm done. I'm about to start exclusively dating women.
So can we normalize you letting me borrow your husband, and not in that way, you freaking weirdos, but like in the way where you both come over and he helps, hang my TV and lift all the heavy things, and we drink wine at the same time, and I'll make you both dinner, and he can have a beer at the same time too. Like it's a win-win-win-win. But I need to borrow your husband.
I just had 5 grown-ass men walk by. Grown-ass, able-bodied men walk by as I struggle to like carry all of my shit and help this poor mother with 3 children carry her stroller down the stairs. They just looked and kept walking. I'm literally like dropping my umbrella and everything. They just keep on walking.
These boring straight guys will say things like, if women want equality so bad, then why don't they pay for half the bill? Then they can pay for half the bill if they want to be equal. And it's like, no. I'll pay for half the bill when you have taken a period shit. And until you've taken a period shit, you're paying. Plain and simple.
I don't know why, but nothing grosses me out more than when a man asks me for something that costs money. When a man asks me to spend money on him. It is the most feminine thing. It is so unattractive. And you can call me sexist, call me whatever you want, but I just feel like it is so not masculine for a man to ask a woman to spend her money. Call me what you want, call me a gold digger, call me a princess, I don't care. I just personally think it is such a turnoff, and it just screams feminine energy. If I wanted feminine energy, I would be a lesbian and just date a girl. And I don't know what it is, but it's becoming so trendy now. These men want princess treatment. They really do. They're like, oh, you're gonna take me shopping? I want a pedicure. I want a massage. I want a facial. Like, men are straight up acting like women.
I'm irritated as hell. Like, you can see it all in my ass, G. Today made me realize that I need a man. I do. Me thinking I don't. I lied. I am just a girl. I ain't even made no content today, y'all. My ass look like they finna crash it. But I'm not finna cry cause I'm a G. But I am mad as hell right now. It's always something. Like, I never get a break on nothing. I'm literally running back and forth, tearing myself up to make shit happen. Yep, I need a man.
I have never heard a man with means complain about a high maintenance woman. It's always the brokies who have some shit to say. And realistically, yeah, that makes sense. You don't have it. Go in your lane. But I'm just going to bring you some facts here to understand why it's never the brokey you want to go for. And I don't care how much you love him. I don't care how good looking he is. If you are those two things immediately with a man, you've lost. He knows he can manipulate you because you like him too much. Since the dawn of time, men dating women has cost them money. Cavemen brought them the biggest prey. Biggest kill, whatever. In medieval times, there was a dowry. And in some Middle Eastern countries, this is still the case. Men have always had to prove they have the funds to support the woman. Now times have changed where women have our own funds. And a lot of us are doing even better than these men financially. And they hate that. So most of them have flipped the script. And now they want to say, oh, well, you have your own funds. Take care of yourself. Most times it's broke men who say this. And then they'll even have the balls to try to put themselves up a peg on the social market. They'll go for someone who's prettier, someone who's in a different social class than they are. Then they don't have the funds to support that. So they come on apps like these and all the other social media ones saying, women just want us for our money. Stay single, men. Okay, so what I'm hearing is you want coochie for free? And for that one fucking jerk off is going to come on here and say, well, that's prostitution. So when have you ever been a woman with a woman that's free? I'm not talking about spreading her legs. I'm just saying in general. So please stop listening to these men who have too much time on their hands. Why aren't you working, sir? Why aren't you working? You should be working instead of making comments like the ones under my videos. If they have enough time to be writing this comment, they have enough time to be at work. And that is why they stay broke. So stop listening to them. The only thing they're trying to do is manipulate you into getting your time, your money, your energy, your youth for free. And while I know this sounds harsh, it is just the truth. I love you.
Guys, I'm so over being the man in the talking stage, dating stage, married stage. Do not make me initiate everything. Do not make me beg for you. I am the woman. You are the man. It is not reversed. I'm not here opening the door for you, paying for your bills. You know how many times I have been the man. I am sick of that. I am sick of it. Men are meant to chase. Men are meant to pursue. Why is this day and age everything is like reverse? I am really getting confused at this rate. Are there still men out there who want to be providers and pursuers and leaders and not bums? Like, are there... Let me know. Let me know. I'm 27. I'm in Colorado. I'm a single mom. I have one son. And he's amazing. He's 7 years old. So you also have to be able to take the whole package, okay? If you can't do the stepdad thing, if you don't want to have kids, I'm not a good fit for you. However, if you are okay with being a stepdad and a dad for more children, and if you want to be a provider and a leader, and if you're a man of God and want to travel and change the world together and whatever, that's like all I want. I do a lot of different things though, so you do have to be okay with all my occupations because I'm never going to stop my dreams ever again for any man. I've been married before. I'm just not willing to stop what makes me happy because I am a singer-songwriter, I am a model, esthetician and makeup artist, content creator, entrepreneur. I have my own businesses. I have all organic and vegan skincare, hair care, body care, holistic health and wellness products that I make, soy wax candles, I make jewelry. I do a lot. So whoever is privileged to be my man one day just has to be okay with everything that I do and truly support me from the bottom of their heart and not get jealous or insecure. I just need a really good, solid rock foundation man, someone who's already confident and happy within himself and who can help heal me and not hurt me. And yeah,
I was not expecting this video to be that long, but if you feel like you qualify, then I am taking applications down below. Oh, and you have to love animals too, because I have a dog and 2 cats, so that's also very important to me.